Inverse proportion. Okay. Now inverse proportion. What do you mean by inverse? Is simple. It is just opposite to direct. That means what? If one quantity increases, it decreases. If other quantity increases, first quantity decreases. Indirect proportion. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Two quantities X and Y are said to be in inverse proportion. If there is an increase in one quantity, then there will be a decrease in quantity and vice versa. So if there is a decrease, there will be increase. If there is increase, there will be decrease. Then two quantities are said to be in indirect proportion. So in indirect proportion, X is proportional to 1 upon Y. So X is equal to K into 1 upon Y, where K is the proportionality constant and the value of K is the product of two quantities, X into Y. So basically, my dear children, if the proportionality constant is the product of two quantities, then the quantity in indirect proportion. If the value of proportionality constant is the quotient of the two quantities, then the quantities are said to be in direct proportion. Okay, na?
Sir, is there any constant in inverse proportion?
Yeah, constant is the product of X and Y, na?
Okay, sir.
Because see, X is proportional to 1 upon Y. When proportionality symbol is taken out, we will equate with a proportionality constant called K. So X is equal to K into 1 upon Y. Now, what will be the value of K? You will transpose Y. X is equal to K. So what is the proportionality constant? Product of two quantities.
Yes, sir.
Right. So if the value of the proportionality constant is the product of the given quantities, then the quantities are in indirect proportion. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's move on to the question. In a boarding house of 80 boys, there is food provision for 30 days. If 20 more boys join the boarding house, how long will the provisions last? Okay. Next.
So may I?
No, man. Not now. I will give the chance for any other. Please don't mind, Ronak.
Yes.
Arjun, come on. Arjun. Arjun. Are you there? Not responding. That's fine. Kirtana, what about you? Kirtana, are you there?
Sir?
Naisha.
Yeah.
Sir, is it okay if we use unitary method or rule of three here?
Yeah, you can use any method. The point is getting out.
Can I have a go?
Yeah.
We know that there are 80 boys and there are provisions for 30 days. But now, if 20 more join, so it becomes 100 boys. We have to do cross multiplication, and we have so it becomes 100 into 30 by 80.
Okay. That means we will take the ratios in these directions, right?
Yeah.
So that means 80 upon 100 or 80 is to 100 will be equal to X is to 30.
Yeah.
Now product of means is equal to product of extremes.
Extremes.
So 100 into X is equal to 80 into 30. So X is equal to 80 into 30 upon 100.
Yeah.
So X is equal to 24. That means if 80 boys are there, the provision lasts for 30 days. If there are 100 boys, the provisions will last for 24 days. So here, when one quantity is increased, the other quantity has decreased. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now the boys and the provisions are in direct proportion, obviously.